Hello, everybody.
Vegas, I can't hear you one more time. 1, 2, 3.
So in one of the videos when you're talking about Scan Unlimited, and you talked about your rank parameters, you recommended between 1 and 150,000. I was just wondering if you're ever worried about missing good products that either don't have sales rank data or out of stock and have super high rank data.
Yeah, so that's kind of why we like to scrape catalogs frequently. So, we might get a catalog this week from a vendor. That one of those ASINs might be out of stock, so it doesn't populate, but then we're scraping it again next week. So consistent scraping of catalogs will alleviate that, and also not solely relying on the results from the UPC scraper, but also referencing old SKUs you purchased from that vendor and doing some freestyling title searches for some of those faster selling SKUs that you just know if there's a 2-pack that's selling well, you know that there's a 3-pack and a 6-pack and a 12-pack. So kind of doing that extra research and figuring that out.
Okay. On the bottom end, setting a minimum of 1. I mean, I personally have a lot of products that sell super well, even though they don't have sales rank data. So Have you found it to be better to still set that 1, even though you're missing those products?
Well, listen, you can play around with it. These are all just suggestions, but absolutely, if you want to switch it to 0 because you feel like you're finding some products that got no sales rank that are selling, then absolutely go for it. 100%. 100%. That's just, we just chose 1 because that's like the most optimized, efficient way to do it. But 100%, you can switch it to 0 if you think it will generate more results.
Yeah, I do have one more question. So several times throughout the course, you mentioned that you're looking to buy 30 days of inventory. Do you do that for your first test order too, or is you typically going more light on that first order?
Sometimes we'll go a little less aggressive, So let's say normally I buy 60, I might only get 48 or 36. Sometimes I like to be a little more conservative. It also depends on the profits. If I'm making $8, then I don't mind going a little more aggressive or right on point because I know I could drop the listing price a couple dollars and move the inventory a little quicker. But if I'm lower in the profits and I'm at 250, then yeah, absolutely, I want to be a little more conservative because I know if the price drops, I'm going to be at a loss.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, my friend. Great question.
Yeah, so on one of the suppliers, lead time is around 3 to 4 weeks, but it sells pretty good. So in that instance, should we replenish the inventory based on like 1.5 months because we do run out fairly quickly, just not kind of keep waiting on those extra days that the lead time's taking?
Yeah, absolutely. You could go a little more aggressive. We go a little more aggressive with some products that have similar situations, whether it's long lead times or good relationships where we know, especially if you have historical sales data and it's how it's been selling for 3, 6, 9, 12 months, then absolutely you could go a little more aggressive if you're in trust of the keep chart and the listing and the competitive sellers. Absolutely.
Right. Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
Great call. Another great call. Appreciate all of you.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you got any questions, hit us in the Facebook group, and we'll see you all next week. Same time, same place.
Night all.
All right. Adios. Have a good evening.
Good night.
I'll see you at the top.
Good night, everyone.
Stay lit.